This is Buadu TV, truth and integrity.
When Ghanaians get tired, they will do fin, and the day Ghanaians will explode. It will swallow everybody. This is a caution.
Out of Body TV, so near Mamuna Kwabam from Brasso. Na we make a sanche. Ansah Bobie, Juma Accra FM. Yen name say a by NDC, Wakondi Amomu ye pa. Na osisi ya de ensema etwaman fo trim ye dum so even NDC fo ni bi e kasa etia dum so a ekoso na ondo be kase yama aban no be 6 months sisi ya de is too early to judge yama aban no be 6 months ni du na am da so yom kokwasa galam se omuntimi ntu ase dum so yi da so koso gidigidi dia ene NDC for now, so be trouble Ategya Mahama. What did they do? When Ghanaians explode, some kase ne besi. Na tiawa, what the my family NDC na you could table be answer in panelists and some more kind of far. Senior minor echo.
Santini, Ushia Kwoni, Ushia Achimni, Sankrophobia and Sawi. So me a fifer, a move for a businessman. Bako de bia. Why not you say we call obeko school kakra onu kra no oko school no kra no na enchiwe hye botuma okwa oton ms school for. I mean, that is our, because we know how to talk, we know how to convince people. Masa kejetia ayi ajana tu esase afrikumas kejetia wansa na eba cycle that time na gasipon gasimami. And then they don't know what is called Ajana one. And then I don't probably know big as I make a chance say as an for Nigeria ko hu saka wa 1970s. That time na zongo phone call and no money the crow. E ya say o mu twa rasta no mu twa say no matter Benz no money the crow. At the cry there kan saka wa no. Uko zongo community a no munti bi kura da. But ya sent from penny for ni akwafo no. Sometimes na what is a kwani ewu ayeso akwaji Cathedral wo Nigeria. Kwani ko Nigeria ba pe na fi obi edwane. Ntu kwakwawu a ye wo adan bebre so we akwaji Cathedral na we na yes Cathedral na sakawa. So ye nkrofo no hu saade no ache way back. The same thing with Kasa. Ye nkrofo no unim Kasa. So even within John Mahama and 120 days. But also, omatimi kriti ene me follow social media trend kakra. Wouldn't say NDC for no kra ebu ye fu say ye dundum nkania na achedodo. Yeah. Omatimi painti picture ewo omu adwenim. Omu painti picture wa NDC supporters na adwenim. And they'll paint it. Also 2016, no to be painted picture na sama. After the 90s for no chase John Mahama. Then John Mahama was forced to go and stand in public and say those in NDC they want him to go no obeko. Because they were able to paint a picture. Okay, that NDC for sure no more but a NDC subai. Omo power na omo ewura office pe air condition bono no to be Chilean cruiser pe na ni Jimmy aba NDC ni bia suban onye ewura office ohun air condition first 4 years na yema no. That is how a typical NDC person thinks, but a culture trait. Also ye nuanom no o de ne tra ya no hu computer ba kwa yo okay. Oko school no rent dan ba ko a na wa toss more car no kura no oko voter na oko no fa no agesi wo yehu a ebeku no na say na asesa no de asi wo no the Kwa Asantis and the Achims they are not like that. Any ye nyina ye bewu ha ye nyina ye bewu ha enne enti o ka sam kire omo a omo hwe omo wanim sa na eye omo se I'm say who na unim at the crowd worker. But you see, they have started painting a picture. Our NDC support and I'm who strong NDC supporters for our Ashanti region. They have started insulting Ategya Mahama. Under normal circumstances, those Nipana minimum, they won't do that. They won't do that. And there is something about NDC supporters. So adia to omo trimwa, it becomes very difficult to wipe it. And the say adia bebo omo say, oh adia we adoso dodo. Now we can't defend it. They will join the NPP to start bashing the Ategya Mahama administration. Adia we obia fan to ni trim na. Me there. Me year to about 2008, I was with the NDC. Year to 2012, I was there. And ya Paul Amantem for no omani abrese omuna and so NDC no. Me I have been there from 2008, 2012, 2016. Meaning NDC psyche. I know their psyche. I know how this typical NDC person, I know how he or she thinks. Meaning said the omagine is kofa. The typical NDC supporter is not like the typical NPP supporter. The typical NPP supporter, you are training no ye way ni bi. You can't ye way no. So we are going to have body on bubefu. Ye baby ye free no. Ye way no. On tiasia da. On impa say ade way. Eye black. But the catcher is so kwa men just say eye black. The catcher no the free if ye air bano. And one no. Air black. On tiasia. That's all. Sana typical MPP ni egni. Enti on say ya two abani wie no o wa no mabeka adin de na o man na ejigu so na ya aware of the situation. The typical NDC ni the typical NDC ni ompen kwasi asem. The typical NDC supporter no ompe anything na lies. Ntro as a wood didn't throw as a ordinary diagro. And when you watch the other tribes now, the full component of NDC, they don't like libi and laba. You just go straight and tell me what is it. Enti Ubonse say NDC ni eye bonia. NDC members no good conscience to lambast the person. Say MPP wa Bermuda say MPP ini ya bonia. Uban say omon crofo no from Kumasi Achim side na they are defending. Omono MPP supporters, they don't have conscience. When you are dealing with them, they don't have conscience. Trust me, they don't have conscience. Say party the best survive no mind begua omope. But when you are dealing with a typical NDC supporter, they look at the larger picture. Say, Oshana de ne be how mine wa obe betray party do am mine survive it. That is how a typical NDC thinks. And I think omo sheni ye kakra. Omo enhwe ni ye kakra. Omo nhwe ni ye kakra. Tisa and safo na me follow omo no. The people are me follow omo no. They are very typical NDC. And omo nya nipa e komde omo. They have their own companies in Kumasi. I know them from Kumasi. Under normal circumstance, no, they won't say anything bad about NDC. But then I call one page. Now they were talking about Doomso. They were talking about me call prompted back across. Oh, JM what they say? January 7th, and you didn't see so. February, March muni we meboa. But you are dealing with enchrophobia. Good in painting images. And they know how to sustain propaganda. They can sustain it. And these are the same people before elections. Before elections. Who said before elections? Now they were telling us Dum Sobasayaba. Now the point in say all of a sudden, when him say Omatimi Ayaman Crofo refi say a drew baby crano na NPP so my timetable. Yeah, Omatimi Ayaman Crofo refi. Within short time. Omatimi when him say even enti omami hu omum post no me ko ba ko post ase because Kumasi North ena me ko busa ne say ayadan na otumfo nana say to complain here about say ne gadgets ya o use wo manhia SSA because of doom so ayadan na otumfo e complain here. But when you say omo etimi aye ama mem I get calls from Mikroma Santamampon. And then NDC for now omo ya ama dum so no aye scare monga bi ama NDC for. Oh, NDC ni twam na bo dum so din na na yema hye no. Because of how they manage to tag. Because of how they managed to tag John Mahama with doom so. And then let me read it back on a post. Or say Bibi Anyane Yase Yebeside doom so attack John Mahama. And you'll be a different on found. But Yebesre NDC for beto the real Ghana. Beto the real issues. The rot there, they know. The NDC people know. When you say many people are in energy sector, no. NDC for your home press corps. And you see, when we talk about the energy sector, ma obia narono to John Jinapon as if Jinapo is hiding something. And command you do Ghana no and ya Jinapon na this ankomo no. The entire NDC fraternity, omonim the rot, they know even before Omo be John Jinapo as an energy minister. They know. They are aware. And Niama Mudi won't be opposition no. They have stopped talking about it today. So sometimes I ask myself, now, yeah, just for political, you know, and okay, so Kadambara Mola says, Bobie, okay, David says, Commander, is shocking. After winning the elections, it seems like business as usual. The NDC government has to wake up. All right, so Kadambara says they decided to appoint all the communicators to government positions, and so the party is not functioning, which I think I've heard this argument, and I think it's a flawed one. It's a flawed argument. Every ministry our communication setup. True or false? And look, if you want to push an agenda about how NPP destroy on my way, you see, that is 4 year mistake me. And let me tell you, the media houses across board talk about Joy FM, Class FM, Adoma FM, City FM, Peace FM, Accra FM, Bobo Power FM, Bubo TV3, Metro TV. Look, every media practitioner, I na so a person otie bonia NPP for di o my way. There is no way. Yeah, say NDC so mu yi rot ni nyina pia. Any media man will not be interested. It's never true. NDC supporters, NDC penibia bekasa de ne kirewa. It's a lie. It's a big lie. They are just lying to you. What I think they are doing is just friends for friends. Let's friends cover friends. Because every information are with them. Look, energy sector, nobody can tell me say energy sector you see enum ye pa obi to say napo obenya no ho afadi. But maybe because of Mensia link. O kan wo badwam a you see en kan wo badwam. Yes, they say you free be behind the closed doors politics. Madam Fibu say kwabra say ya appointed the person be now kubusa almost say omo ye adwuma behind closed doors. Ana meboa. Ana Madam Fibu say na dey no omo anyina closed doors e kire hodo anyi wo makatua na omo ba front door. Omo ba front door. Why anya adwuma front door that open front door aba. So what are you coming to do at the front door? Closed door, behind closed doors, they were aneka edgy waketia way. Yebesrom, this doomsday issue, look, and yama cost energy sector. Me Bobie, Ubusamia, me sorry, me busa. First part, and here, sorry, near Bebusa, oh, my information, me fanya. Oh, yes, me fanya, to be me sorry, me busa. Unia wo ministry and answer office say e dey na ekoso memma on frame na on ka bibia nkyere me over to you Jolati me kwabra emfa me ho obia few. But you see, the NDC supporters should understand that and you know credit that say any media house is against the NDC government. It's never true. So stop fighting their media practitioners. Don't fight those media houses you think. Don't do it. It's a lie. They just to cover up. Obi Bede out the $36 million. Afa a component of Ameri to Kumase. And Kwame, almost fixed idea way in last year. Any 1 year. Now, the energy crisis in Asante region is back and biting harder. And almost they said the president. So President Nipa Boni 17 Saeba. And if you have been given that sector and you can't explain to the people, and you can't punish people for a man who say $36 million a day. When you start punishing people, that is where the masses will agree with you that you really met a mess and you need time to fix it. When you want to tell the people that I need time to fix it, they will say, and then I say, yeah, person will fix it. Was the energy sector, and I say, why not say no? Obina say no. When you take people on, that is where the masses will take you serious. We are simple. When you say Legon certificate, one will say Nyansanwi. You don't need it. But it's so unfortunate that at the time when Ghanaians need action, Nina Koye, oh, and Yashi would enjoy man and co. You come and tell me ECG Aboka. ECG Aboka when I am in a and I come here, and I say to Agungu. Somebody did it. let's punish the person. And who catch the gun and he said me buy no say no wa ojidi obi frame me from Edra, one of your family members obe NDC ni also call baby na omoka dum so wansem and oka hawa NDC NPP for enema tantan omo ye osi nipa ne busa ne say NPP ni bi ye bibia enka NDC buy en common kind common train nipa kro common chain no. Then they cited NSS. Oh enya na NSS wo mo maye bone no yakwachi bi no we enya ni achi bi no why na energy sector yachi no. Yes, and then me who say bust almost so my interdict a bust general manager. I asked myself, okay, so almost so mugu investigation so ye nyina aye twen but we no ye nya ne ketua sei we a press conference now the nipa na tena akonya so na camera sine so oh abana ye to ye no eye revolution o na enye tuo enti NDC fo ahu ade kora asi amafo to abasen kese MPP ye sa wo mo line e wo street mu nenko bia hwe wo mo ye sa wo mo line. Look at Kusibuati. At one point uhunu ni pakro ti bia na ho kipo ne nkrofo uhu ade kora me hwe mo sa no wasre bi na wasikwa so na hokọ uhu ni pod information ni ma eye media for no yache Kusibuati odam anopa anwumre na odidi NDC for atem ojina ne puppet sooner or when you do that you are just weakening your base. That's already ya kwasi asem say can over that so no kwakosi obi MPP we need 2016 2017 NDC ni wa no court ha ogoka almost a resetting na amamu papa abentina say no bibia ye fine wajimi unim nyansa. When you give me that explanation, absolutely ebia ye penny mean kan wo wanim si wajimi but me no wo bia me nim say this is a foolish man wajimi say reset no unim say nkrofo to ababa for a purpose obi anto ababa jomama say jomama enwo fufuo no ne sharaf entwitwa fufuo no famre obi ani o bro yet krom ha we know our stuff obi asori odidi ni fie even CEOs are yi wo mo any ministers omo nya akatua but omo kwa adwuma me mesia me namfo CEOs no bebre a omo kab enya se bi omo ato omo nto omo but omo nkosresre omo do omo sika ne tofu a I'm telling you you ready budget da bay enya last week ne ready budget afi no omo ko ya approvals enti bia obidumfo obi na bedum adugita makronum ne other guys ni bia bibi kakra bi no omo dia tofu omo nye salary but omo didi the same thing na ordinary Ghanaian na onam street mu no omesre waduane they want to see something. What you say or court. Well, anyway, so let me leave this one and doom son NOB Busan. So resetting means the thieves must go freely, but the NDC should take their information flow or more ancient ye. Obian can't tell me someone free Obia money maybe. Don't. Say Obia I settled. But do it well. Munyani ye. Sadia no 2016 normal printing green books na show motuom. Party supporters pay bi kura na ya to aba no wie ya na green book no bi gu nkrofo dem containers na pro dama na ejimi. Say information ni kromo den unwa de kromo de ye documents ni kromo den unwa de kromo de ye omo akwa so they don't have time to explain. Jimmy ba kono no omo adwuma no do so say philosopher so kwa chi na beba be ka oka wi a okọ only time to explain. Enti dia ka no wo ase ono anka say grassroots no ti ase na omo no ye ho adwuma no na NPP for no ka gu omo so no omo hwe omo. Say when the baby can't somewhere okay we are no call because why busy or your appointee why busy. Put your people together, let them know what is happening. There is nothing wrong in pushing an agenda when you are in power. There is nothing wrong. Release the information, give it to the people, let them use it. Mobia wa de kura koso. Yeti kroma Yadum Ategya hospital, Tamajena hospital, na Nkolewu. All these informations are there. Then you are watching your opponent and they are insulting the president left, right, center. As if said John Mahama buy or did doom so buy. Forgetting that you are dealing with some people look, Omodia no mudipa propaganda. Obi omotimi edi Kwame Nkrumah nkonkonsa edi akuno Kwame Nkrumah oje ne man omuma ni wu abrochire Kwame Nkrumah oje Ghana no wo mo dokoro no sa UP tradition NPP omo mreo eya oka me Abanasanti I know their psyche. They don't get tired. They don't get tired. Yo. Sure, I quite a run as fast. Wow, she woman still. Dede. One year by 6 months' time, by 1 year time, no biaja to say in a direction echo. When we said Nehemiah JM and NDC abai we are here within 120 days so abai bianye bida not even Atamels Jomama a1 a first gap not there be the speed eya Jomama no ma kono speed o ma kono so munya abotre no ma breaking it down but in all still Ghanaians are waiting for the rot. They say 57 no one we have been see Ghana history move bio. A coup 2024 battle a coup and a Ghana for year a coup. Just that ya used to ya used a giant ya used a bar. But a coup d'etat. Because the whole country sorry you say hell no. We won't agree. So when you use friendship to cover things, Ofa say, yeah, unim Kwame meka say we say, Gabi no mu di nkomo say, so almost say sika no more, no manya bi atua ka NDC ba abamu a. I won't continue from there. We person e my ho by 6 months time. Any beba sa case no so. Because the kind of things we are hearing, the kind of informations we are picking. Anyway, thank you. Dampare onyame emfa dampare nko. Jo. I've heard some omoka say dampare ntimi enye a friend say as former IGP we say on free police mu onyanko retire but my main state here they Kwame nobody hates dampare me Bobie maintain right ye nyi dampare free wo ye yi ni free on ya mfa me busuani na be so me yohonu onim me meso minim no yenhia o ba bia meni Yohonu nhia o ba bia. And the crusade na ekoso no Yohonu onim eho asem onim ho maache cause ono kra no ye de ne fry enye Yohonu na kobo ye ayi ya fry say arise Ghana Yohonu na kobo ye enti na no me wa na obi attest me say ai me ni list to eye adwuma ma Yohonu na me IGP Yohonu ohun me da me so me nini si ada da wo baby but you see se dampare e sore no hwe video no hwe osebo no a esi wo police service mu no enye kwa wo kwa me enye kwa se IGP sabako obi anwo mfomso usia police ni bia so onka buo no hu asem a owo asembo ne ka but who the kind of joy and then yet police headquarters wow across the country police barracks kwame that day regional commander say frame oh but yebesre wo mo to cut the conversation short. Investigations now on my year parliament on extrajudicial killings no they should bring it out under dampare. They should bring it out. Let's have that conversation. Media other matters what police service now I won't go there. That report they should bring it out. Ye bedim komona wie no Ghana for be hwehwe dampare edna fa kwaya so mo den be fa so. If parliament and okra wo ho pa they should bring the report out. Na yen nyina yem pense no report no mu. Asema meka no but Yohonu me kwame say Yohonu aye na adwere say obe favor NDC ni ye bone a onko NPP ni ye bone a na ya che no me ni Yohonu benya problem. Say Yohonu de saade no eba me ni benya problem. Eye police service serve us, don't lord it over us. Emra o de berry NPP ni no for the same run every NDC ni eye simple. So for say dia NDC ni we eye no enya bone a NPP ni su ya enya bone jana man nko. Sa sebe nkwasi asem no na dampare etena ho a oni asare aka sa asare jimi no si asare aka ono and I'll show you his picture. That guy dampare yakola no no di bone no. Se meka asem na senye even if the issue no defamatory, which is a civil suit, na se use criminal charges against me, na se abronye eko ka kire John Mahama say John Mahama ko fa nkrofo free baby ebeye ku na ochi ono no wagya no ono de onko me ni Rebecca de o press criminal na de me ka fa Rebecca ho no ane de abronye ka fa John Mahama ho no de ane dangerous. Then you press criminal charges against me, then you ask abronye to go. Ti dampare okoba biewa matese ye say or say okojo MPP no my campaign na MPP ba so obedi national security minister. I don't care. He can go. Unim so dampare MPP ona ba omia any family person dampare ekofi. Look, let me tell you today. Miami nu abema Abu Ramadan. My very good friend Abu Ramadan Nana Bafo. They never liked the idea that dampare will be an IGP. They never liked it. I'm telling you. I'm telling you on authority. Na ye nima de kura koso. But that is okay. my main friend is so agric issues ye baba be kan wasem gold board no your friend is say minian ne din say bibi hosi senya hosi. All right, me reading the article no. Oh, they better explain it. They shouldn't rely on that article. And I'll tell Sami Jemfi direct. How much I'm say sorry and I'm say redeem you. Assembly in our if, but what those ifs and see are over any day. We just need transparency and accountability. Finito. Pim. So what's with the $276 million and they started a year gold board operations? We want to see, say, after 1 year, because three objectives. Sabaya, you bet me a stabilize your cities. Sabaya, you bet me a maximize gold revenue. And yes, sir. After 1 year, that's a city noon to me stand there. That's a who invested $276 million. That's a who shade there. And yeah, no, but yet the Basabasa will come out. Because you see, we can't create avenues and just yes, say yes, kake. Intimacy, Sammy, they should find a proper way of educating the masses. Sena was in a grammar. Grammar no, they were take kutonse. Sena was the way. Oh, read it that. Onya da jo they could read this and I will see the way. So please, all right, thank you, Pacho. Obetu ya mwamba. Live on 100.5 Citizen Show. Monday afternoon. Mediani Nana Kwabna Bobie Ansah. CTV, thank you. And Citizen TV Ghana, thank you so much. And I say NID Mamo and area. All right, so we are dealing with 2 issues. Quick one. Yes, Group B. You're from Krasa, Drivers Union. Alliance.
Drivers Ghana.
Sir, Alliance of Drivers Ghana. All right, okay, so okay. So my mene yemini anomo miensa ente enkomo bi enfri Obi send me a message and or say NDC will power but omo frɛ omo amanfo mo mfi omo. Mame say issue with me refi, so let me touch on it just 1 minute. Your best re appointee bien who are washed that say obi frɛ no onfa. Say enyanya me na misura almost started office in around a bit started 15 February. A bit started 20th. A bit cried them said last week. Anna yeah, last week I think some of them last week. Look, me cross checks be. Me can same way. Na and I make us for diplomatic purposes. Sure. Me ko raf Jubilee House. Almost in JMA omoko hofo front. Look, Kwame, ukona the NPP for a building no ye inside you know. You catch us about transit year Juma Okono. TV for 2 weeks. Maybe no call officer. I feel no more see your office. Tanta na national security say Razak Bekano Kra. Ko national security blue building na first part and what na gbe rolant ne chikata no mu use no. Say omo kono omo de carpenters ne ba ho. Say there you womo to selling nini na just womo to tuo basa e wo se sia obi abeko national security bia no e wo just that enema say no u take pictures the two abontia enya MPP for na ogu omo animu aso e Ghana e na ugu o mine animu asinti bi wo ha na for diplomatic purposes no we join sa no by some Bobie Ansah pa na nkabe de milidi and this year e dey benya gu ye ho animu ase me make it me de begu abontia ma obi ahunu said this is how you left the place nti e best man for enye se bia appointees na sheda Charlie, they are going through hell. They are going through fire. And beyond that, and these businessmen are coming to one more chain. On what tears one more so? Yeah, Uber drove for 7 and the document shed more to a no Jiraquano. But I don't even say Nipa way or sponsor a party no. To any Nipa bet me you any. And some of the appointees, you know, the whole day would be office or the whole day be meetings in Kwa. From past 7 to enumerate 6 meetings upon meetings because Obia the Nasa Moba Obia the so let's take it easy. Let's take it easy on them. You try 120 days. Ya Junimuna I maya I yet to say check as a check. You call baby. We are still here. You do baby. I am pushing call baby. Let's take it easy. Yenya botre ema omo na me friend no awonfa ena me friend no awonfa ena o friend no e nigri kro ya o nkomo nye de
de kro ya
nigri o nkomo ye de o say interest nko ba ya no so de ombeba munya botre nigri kro ya businessman no brother de bi ba no manya bi abramo munya botre ombeba but I can feel the pressure on them. I can feel it. I can feel it. And the kind of standard Jomama asset is giving them extra pressure.
I say, Bobie, unya pointed back. Say, my pressure no so. You go move from away.
Some of the offer me may be a mess. At least your time afa.
Who says me?
Yes, but at least me businessman be any minimum komobia. What you say? Mini books be me checks and balances be so at least, and that is why some of us we adagate me interacting with the grassroots because yeah advantage kakra. You understand? If we see a winning election, not a single day me receive a grassroots course not more than 50. Obi to be free say. Ebikra ni DC se omho DC ni yanyine dia ene de besi to DC wo bobie so ka kire se edunkatia ase edunkatia so be yamfie mienu kura on peke me cause da enti o fa ya kwakoka. You see the problem obi fra me free tema we say omo de tribal yi na yi MC wakeka ne nsem a brunu ya de mefra nam so de mefra no wo so mo community amemi kobi enya maka kire mo no nyame betua mo ka obekum nyina no de atoso no okọ so yes yeah there because obika nya hwi ni ntino nya time na ye peke course nkakra but from where I sit enye easy mawomo. Let's give them 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, then we can have a proper conversation.
Me de ube kwetiri kakra na anu ya to lorry fame. Me ka last year ya to lorry fame.
Yeah, last year.
Ya to lorry fame no. Now we were on point say spare parts bo akosoro. Engine oil bo akosoro. Your friends car bo akosoro, fuel bo akosoro. Omo ba bonte me katre say the eke nyina eyentro. Meanwhile,
so you guys, you know them.
We don't know them. They exist in social media.
Okay. All right. Okay.
They exist.
You know the name, but you don't know the faces behind the
names.
Okay.
Ebina omoaye be ubisa me nko ho ansamaba. Lorry fuel ewia we ya teso.
Say
Yateso ebi 3.2%, ebi 4.5%.
Oh,
diesel 3.2 and petrol 4.5%.
And it says a diesel liter
say a liter and net anopaya net liter 15.90 yeah 79
15.79
yeah sisi ya mene oka say aba 14.99.
I see.
And
the highest amount you say
highest in 1548.
yeah 1548. That's a Shell Total anywhere.
Okay.
Sisi ya mene okase. Even Shell atiaba from 1545 and
so which means petrol so aba
from
petrol say petrol liter na say
1549.
yeah na wiya we sa bibi abedru no na bobie de wom nie fuel prices no you were two windows to say the munim ya from 1st to 15th and 1st to 16th and 16th to the ending of the month and you review windows no this window no prediction is a diesel better from 4.5% na petrol atiaba from 3.5 abeye twabutuo ama sese no petrol no mum aba from saying diesel no di akoye no be ni nyina nkamfu ano aba from na Alliance Ghana media nkebe me de pan say ombeba be ka ejuma no ho ama ejuma na ye de
but also dim cross so
me ni momo be wonim bobie say ye pe me samanfo pe omododo na ti asefo say unions ne do so a na e benya challenges wom be say omo exist in social media and hardware because nanu ya yeto lorry fam me kire bebi a me gina me kire station kura me ejuma say na matumu omo issue press yenua general secretary friends omo ko no kura friends the omo si omo kan driver for abomu a omo die anu yi ohene ebo amo GRTCC issue press say ye to lorry fe no mu a omo nche yen police for nche yen inti me gina me station La Paz Temashama station highway o ana me kire omo say ha na me gina fairway na ye free ha ko ha ye say free ha ko ha ye say police for no.
That was when?
That was April last year.
So which means a common practice will be to me
they be any common practice. The woman a resistant and a money basa. Set minister we buy undi na watching. A da okoso afnemu swan no. Ade chen on ebeshia.
Oh, I see.
First in history. And only transport operators in ebeshia.
Really?
Yeah. It's on record. Call Minister of Transport to be
na GPRT ka
ho GRTCC ka ho yewra ohene ebo aso e ka ho me ni shia o yidi nkomo omunyina omo ka ho e ma yekoshia ye. It's on record. Me ni wuka sei e chena osane ye shia e chena oni ye shia
with GPRTU
all the transport operators oni ye say shia e chena enne the entire and then I call say share but the entire yen share no only other transport operators to say your friend saying VIP only omu share we
okay
and intina amba yenina enshia no and yes so say crowd the omu meeting because omu share meeting as a nada say crowd omu wie what you say this is a minister what they asem koto nanima utimi nya result but that time obeko minister be catch us so or 3 omo ya 3 deputies near 2 and a minister nangasa ka ho 3 obe catch us so me ko Dubai me ko China me ko Singapore into the 2 deputies what are they doing? The only thing they not doing is
but the current transport minister or deputy
only deputy yenya man deputy here.
Really?
Yeah,
I see.
Yenya man deputy here, but yet still he's working and working good. And ne dey no nsumpo no se dey afro pata because ministries ana ejuma ya sade be kan dey no ho no e do so ye the railway be kan ho ye the airport be kan ho tema kan ho me ka tema out ya port e kan ho
GPH
4 ministries and ono nkwa head and ono oya ba ko nti ono ni meetings ti say dey o kan no ni meetings ni ebuburuja. But what I can say for fact and say only transport operators Asia. Second one is coming tomorrow. And then only transport operator kra and Kushia. Intimately I say only transport operators Asia. And he is doing well. but your kase is doing well amani timu nyeden akakakra was so ye juma sense the oye no because ye say ye di jawa ne ye di jawa ne de swao ministries now ye di jano no edoso nti obeye ni meetings now onye ne 10 na me ne wo kase yi spare pass ye say ne bo akosoro
yeah
me ni kweku bo atin be ya adwen set achimo eduru me bi omubu ye komu but this time around are stable. Me count with facts and basis. Me ba mu studio am yen da. Sion engine. And as I say edition sprinter mu. Sion ni reston and na dia subsidy electronics engine angasa. Sion 27,270 million. Yes na mo born.
27,000.
And na reston your friends reston here 27 and na Sion here 25. But that's so gina price na. And course re nti menua Kweku Boateng say ya two spare parts mu men sanfa ombra ha
nti omo enye ekua GPRT ni omo no which means they are operating illegal ana
menua minti minka say omo operating illegal because transport operation no say they be enye obi aka bi bomu a say your friend say ekuwe VIP omo operating but they are not under GPRTU but when you say the funny thing of it is say VIP the terminal na ba kope the aka nyina on GPRT na ejuma.
Oh, I see.
Onya lodu a na okokuma se a oko GPRTU oko Boliga oko GPRTU oko wa oko GPRTU oko Sunyai GPRTU enti only Accra circle ha and on what terminal the rest of the terminal they operate with GPRTU.
All right, Agbado, maybe back to you. Yeah, so the fuel politics and 8 years when I would into my fuel politics and today we have groups we are also to fuel asentiadium ya bari ma ATM say na dia da bi also no opposition na utumbi but fuel politics
ya ba odi nkomo bi say omo committee awon ka ho commander me so ye committee amenka ho
okay
le mo me sector ho no e wona me didinti na wo asemi ya me
ndidia na ekoso ho ne
de ekoso nyina ne say me no ka say ya tefu e so e ba fom na abandada no e de tax ahodo egu ye komu a e ma fu ebu no e kosoro iye so obeka ya commander tax bi ti say emission levy we see to me agwan menye me a menum jot menum wi bengaso omo no mo ma e bone e ye omo choice
engwado ma e bone a yenka
aha me ka to ensu free wisie
o ma e bone a ye
now the wisie tax e di machi na me bo mali abusuani
e bo mali abusuan fo mo ye dey
da bi o me e wisie e mfiri me hwini ma me nya wisie ade ba ko ye obi apɛ no na me pɛ na wo koka say wo di
na wo pɛ e dey na pass na
enye nsuo se nsuo de obi anu me ana nsuo obi akiri obi akɔ hospital me akiri ne nsuo da ebi na si David nche bi si techi nche bi su si me nche no na me pɛ
to aso wa dan
na omo a Akwasi Pratt Junior paper e tro say e wisie timi pie from trimu kumo omo anum fie
WikiLeaks
mpacho e wo kro mu
to aso wa gina ho ra che dodo
na ya nye omo wisie tax na ya ade a e ha adwen enti ye guso ani ye kam wa Accra FM no woni mi say omampanyi John Mama eteye oto nsa efre eno kwa wan frɛ ono abaye na so emiane ne kohia wo TUC omo main conference room
I see
ama ye kasa nyina na Professor Joshua Labi ono amu ne Owura Julius Debra chief na omo ye dey twro enti mekra ehɔ no meka sa asɛm yi a magase benya Bob Marley abuzuan ne de ewise tax edi machi mpacho budget no wanti wo mse ye free o dia kan say emrahye bedwafo no eba approve kwesi so mba approve budget no budget ya egusu ya adwuma ne Bob Marley hu amanyo NPP abana say Bob Marley wawu so ne katrem employ because ne budget ya egusu ya adwuma until say ye ba approve we nya sa nete ena empanyimfo ayen hyehyeye dollar eba from kakrenti no fu esem yede eba down bo NDC economic management team boba akudin sisi abodi na minti ebi o de ba omi abetutu din bo brofo akese ka say what a solid team no
Professor Jamba
na odi so mo bo din no kan nyina bo ma na bro na 100 years yes in fear no o boni nyina kan bo mo atofa na bro na 100 years
I said 960
this is weeks was oh and NDC enya daje kra nye economic management team omo ba akokra din me ente ye enso dollar no ye hu say aye bibi kakra amafu esem no ba from that commander trust me say ye mu bi ye say nke nkasa kra because abra budget ni be to dwa no eni ji e ba ye mu bi mu edane ye sun na bronu bi obrekum nyame ya do me si dan o efre obre nye kwa owura John Mahama ama ye mu bi a ye nya agidie sese wonama wonsa ho ato chese asudi a na eda oso no commander aji said won pe no kure aba from nti wa ma ye bre enye kwa na me ba roda ka sembi waze okwa aya ka se ne omampanyi na na do peja fu esem ko gina owura John Mahama tenten no wono nso nte so emedu akufu ado tenten o Ghana no bia mo ne nsema no eno na ogusu a wo ye Bobie so be ka
akufu ado tai
ai
obedu onu abro
obeti so abedu ne tenten na ma oman na ahoto abam hwe na ye ka wo kuro we mu se fu ebo adin no na bi mu ye omadwen se ye titi yenum ena eso eteba fom no se ye nyina enya consequence bi e de hwe fie o na ye tax ahodo bi a eda so ene wa making it clear say me ye free ho fu enso ene ye one factor ye gina so kese pa e de ye ahyentiafo ho bibi because spare parts okoto a edimre da je se betima dimre kra na obi nsi ho se obeto ba petrol to no etesa akonhomabo holiday nim utu hyenpe obeto untimi nka se ene manko ye adwuma wa Accra FM ti me mo akonhoma obeto ade na ade a eye dada adwumadie no eso ote mese me kwa akoto kes gemre menu David mo kasa nyina wo se meti odin kwa kubu ate ne me nim no nimna me nim no
wonim ni pa
me nim no
oya
me nim ni se allo ya force o kasa free hin ni bi bia bi wa unra na bonso wi a no wa chia wa me chia Collins down no ebi no ye na bra me ni wa danfo wanya ne ba bi ko Francis Apia akufu address come ya na ye di na chi ye drivers for change ya sana pentwa hwi ni mo na pentwa unza pentwa nya bia no che hwie de wo mu wi a de aka no hwi ni
would to for about
kunkron wontimi fa nya hwi biem experience because ni tin wa to atwene bia na odi na pentwa enti ya call radio station ba kon o Cape ya ka sa wi ye no ana mu bia ahoma ofre ye no so ofre ankafo yes ankafo
say ankafo ye kro
be die gidin wo ho no mental hospital
oh David kro
any party
David tie kro na bi mutio ana ebi mu nso ebi wa etimi hwedi na yese yema watermelon ya drato board so say ye de watermelon da board so ma ba ne de so me pa mu na madi ebi nso timi basa enti enya me won say wa wo se wa your research e de asema betudwa ye fro ne ye toto wa no wo ho a afa na abuza say na moton wo say Bobie 14th April last year
yeah
year 2024
yeah
transport ministry na ewura kwakofo Siama eda no issue statement okro we mu say driver bi obeto case kam no post nche no
really
yes tata no ampa chaw mani nsa tachi je nefa kire no say enu o say that twa atro say one GPRT for na adwen which is not true that letterhead no why ayi na wo so transport ministry reference number kwama amfa bi ama omuwie ye no why na say ya say public relations mba public relations AOBD unit AOBD wo ka techiado ye head of communication ewo aboso kan enya sa na wo ka no na wa go clearly say reference number no eno na obeka ya concern true drivers union ne anuam GPRT for gina mu say ye betum na possible onche one driver ye be mo man na your ungovernable and ye kan ena owura David ni fie kura no ne yire frɛ ne sɛ ba bi obi ama o ma fie nkrofo abene na mo okunrunru mo woni sɛ me maame adu anyako emre bia na wo kan na minim sɛ agro na wodi o so mo hwa na sɛ wo no omu ntimi ntake wa na omu kɔ wabusuani ho me maame frɛ me sɛ ya ɛde asɛmwa ena me sɛ anti wo pɛsɛ me wugya o ena me simi de odi me aba awie wo bɛkɔ a me mfa ho ba me ntrase ɛma ade a ɛyɛ fitaa yɛ nka njem sɛ tuntum nya saa na awurade ka asɛm mmɛyɛ enti bobie ɛnyɛ sɛ yɛ dɔ owura John Mahama ɛkyɛn obia okrom a daabi na mmom sɛ adrova fo wo yɛ aban na wo ba na yɛ adwuma yɛ dididie no wo yɛ wadwen sɛ wo de keka wa bi bɛka no de yɛ mo waso mu ɛnna na 3 months yɛ de ne si sui wo de mu nyinaa mu ni adanseɛ de enti ɛsɛ nke yɛ nka hwee no mu ni adanseɛ paa sɛ na wanka sɛ wo feel sɛ Ghana ni hwɛ sɛ nsuo a yɛ nom yi ɛno yɛ nyina ɛbɔ mpa yɛ sɛ saa tax no etua soro no ɛno kron hwɛ no onyim free so
20%.
yes saa yɛ sɛ tax stamp ne de ayire so ɔmo twitwa ɔmo ho Fridays bi bɛ pa mpentoa ne de ayire so ɛde nkɔmɔ no
ɛde ade mpentoa what is mpentoa
oh sɛ ɔmo bɛ wi ahwedeɛ ɔho Fridays no bi mutimi si adwa na ɔmo pa mpentoa na tax esa
that is criminal say you want the wo mo
there be on say we nya hwe die wo mu ne wi a wo fa nya hwe nti konkona etimi bo sa na me
chire wo ka omo num bia ne sa enema asa enema anu ohye ogogoro no mu
ni nyina the tax
asa enema anu ohye
bisa ayire so enti e ka de ba ko pe na Akufo-Addo amfa tax Akufo-Addo amfa tax anto so
kwe
oh eno so ya
so
dia o se dia ni preko nam na ado beka ho
now they are more preko
usue ade no a
usue ade na egu so bo fie egu fufuru mansa now they better not to baby
okay say bi obi ato Guinness and say
na waje domedo sa na wo pa kire
no you know they aka ho
okay
say na wo bebo mebo a
yawo ade wo si wonye bi nso wo nim se ye
se unse krowe mu no bi nko obi kuruma nka ye nye ka kwan ana nya sa obi nko obi kuruma nka ye nye ka kwan ene ye nyina nso ye nim ye wo oman num enti ye mfa no nto enti
woni mu hai
me se ye ninim ye ho enti atefo de eninim ye ho enti nkomo na ye di onya onimu enti nkomo na ye di ya mfa bi anya seria anya ni se ya commander 8 years no ya mfa na wonkuno so saa o enti ya be serehwe jandam no se o pese o bona oboni ya ye nim krofo nim bo uti opposition na pese ne ma ekoso na pese o kataka hwe budget yi ne owura dampare a enkrofo abose ewo krowe mu no eno no mo pese mo ye katakata ne maso na kwamna owura dampare asema bom we dey just a minute me sre IGP awaba galamsey communities no opposite for na do mo ko ho kwamna woni say obi ho a wo ka say wo transfer ne say omra police headquarters kwa me say owura tetenye onu say sam common won fanye na hia de pa na pese ye ma galamsey ne ba fom a yen hyase nyi posifo ni bia abanda ano aposifo ni bia do mo ko gugu galamsey side
yawo galamsey no so simple police for any politicians and A2 omo omo
na
soja for so kan ho
I for ni bi so
omo
e bi mu chini yesi omo so no hya me
ahemfo police politicians omo na yesa
yo nti wo dem fa no nka petrasem nti de kan say bobi ehwe ade ba ko nso a ye de ka transport ho e de to case kam ye nkonya assembly for assembly
ticket
what they say MMDC assembly no local government no obi ade ne bylaws eba
sir
obi wa say sticker ya de taro ka animu me de say obi ane de depend corona e wo na djuma moye de moye enya da kumase ne nkra ne takra de mo ne tema mo no aya mo de ne wo soro eche me krom offense no of anase kwa Abri East
Accra happen
baby kwa de wo soro chen baby eni nti ye hwesa ne ma ni nyina me no kasai MMDC kwa ye mo bi din enti sorry say makwakoto case game na every year aban bese sa no ye ma aban ni mrebu every by 6 months kono na fe o ma form government ni nyina awie senhyehyɛ na
there no excuse
dabi senhyehyɛ na ma se ba ne ma ba down na kosoro a eno no na ya ye hya ase eno mpo ye hya ase ma warning eno ne be kasa o ma ntia dabi wa na ja ya ye ne se ni ya ye ne sei na kuruma ye dede kakra ne akote wankona ne egusu kasa mo nso mo nhwe na munye nema emra form si ya na ekwa akobu kef si ye wura election year o eno de ne ahya ase ka kire adriver for ne wonu sa adriver for nso de ye nkonya ma ewa akiri ye ya de ye pewomasem pa de ye domo dodo because ye mo kwa beton suo Ategya na anyesa kosua amano ahwede handkerchief so
na ma ne de mo kwan mo meton
o da bi se oba ye be ma kwan na wa amade a nti so chine no obre na car enuru no so no no abeje front no team ne ye na ebo nkomo ye kodi dia bra ya na na mbetu e choba ne ye de car key e kira krantie ti de ne se ahye no enya say bi wa bibi different bi ya no mo na wo station enso beje de say abanda da no David Becker say Kofi Brokuma kra ne ntimi nto bi mo Kofi Brokuma ne ma de kro
minim
ne ntimi nto kokko ne nkati eninti yesre owura kwaku boaten say omo pese omo kire ne jandam no bo a ahemfo no wo ho omo mbra ne nkire omo say ye ne say ni aye ne say na sesi ya ne pa o ma pe jomama e di amamwe en number bi o di nam wa o be wa adwen se o be keka mu ntokro no commander anhwe Ghana fo nyina bebu se o ebusuefo ntimi na me wo me kro ma koma da ma gu mi ntosi aba meti ya na mi se me di America se da bi ese ye nyina ye be kire nneema mu fiko ne san ko she be bi din
ma me musa say this issue about a year say omo increase mo yini bi eko say na insurance
tax
na buy we say na free
but yo let's make it frank and plain insurance to 10% it still holds no great it still holds insurance to 10% it still holds but the woman ye sa 10% no no normal be yi sa VAT no wo so no nti se budget no omo bobo hu no omo gitumu a that 10% no will be off
and say ya na ya kan wan se me
but will be off but for now as it stands now
for now everything holds
yeah I'm okay but no cry woman ni say afiwe obi o kwa kotwa ni so amutumu unim time amutumu
so VAT no affects us 10% right
yes
it is almost agitumo parliament no more approve ya which is that 10% on insurance no
free.
Oh I see
but the entia ehun kasa ba ye kan ni say amutumu December ye ba 1st January e no mo de sha ase
after say atu abana wie no a ye be so adwom
we
yeah eniti na kasa ba ehun no amutumu December e na 1st January e sha ase inti me ne wo kasa yi last year no na 10% ni so this year na 10%
ni start January
yeah
obo abroja ho akọ na ka so do di agro
inti Bobie sa na ko ba no
I dey went ase
insurance company
wo dey for insurance commission is here na bi so mo
eja fidiketua
from na bi so mo
so omo prepared net to
ai
and omo implementing in January
1st January na sha
1st January
yeah let me the cars 4 met me the cars 4 e dey abetro omo eyi abetro
and omo ja no ma adwo ama
yeah and omo dey hama yen but Bobie wo fidie kase enya fidie ketoa mene wo kasa sisi GPRTU the press aba at the bank say there is no transport increment.
Yeah, Makai.
Area we are. Echina yenso ye de beta GPRTU echi. Say true drivers.
Na we cry kan wa hai yanka obi abie mu obi ate nya. Asa ana komanda nya sa. Obi ate na so tie ha o.
Ayo.
De be pia na fa na.
Ayo, yawo. Eninti say lorry fare into mu de a ekọ mesre minua kokubu aten mu. Ejuma no mombra mbesua ejuma no. No monye. Ejuma no de be pese ombeye pa. Be ombesua no monye. Be de ewo mu nie. Omo amfa facts na antudwa abekwa koye se danu bi abako bi Accra FM ha ya o se anajo no de otwi abion
wadam for Ishmael de otwi abion anajo na ade
chi a watwi pick up no
oh it's
okay group no organizer no
Ishmael ka
o omaro wa de akoda no
obi enti de wo mu
I no say you know what the
what ku ni mo ase ready your go mo friends me ma me oh
what say de bia
president o mare wa de de share na o mare wa de bibia ase do na so mare we ya dia o so yesu ye true drivers ni
well intino esan say onu okan bi abion anajo no intino eya na onim
ewiaro abetwi pick up
enti de bia sa na oye no ejuma no obemu a ombra Ishmael me ni hia o ha na medwen so oye pia se de ye na oni wadanfo ko hia first eyi na mu pia na mo ajeje mo numbers na mo di nkomo oje me number one frame be pem ne eni ntina waba be wa flop big time no be ye pese omo be kan ye ho ne juma ne ye ma ne ye de because omo ambemu ambe ye ne saa ejuma na nya de say minister nka o say okohia obi foforo but doli say omo ya de omo ma minister adwan si say e wo say oni ye behia nti e dana say
all right live at 100.5 minim aboso kan for mo bibia mo de be kan we have just 2 minutes
ne be kan say ejuma no ne hia na ya ye no so what I say ya ka sem bi say jandam no den yo he say any ho this time no fat checks and balances ye check obia what the ba na ehwe na any merit bia na e be expose you so that say ba na merit wo ye be support you in this time there ye nye ne sa you ye abin ho a na say ye titi ha no ejuma no be say ejuma no be so sua ni na e verify you better the way tie etino ye the spare pass can say spare pass industry no I think say the me five education here that Ategya Mahama na panfo ase because it share wo mutombe so mo industry no kwabena the only person with me about industry for now and now he's the president Ategya Mahama because of boy ebe nyina obo nyina
e ba find time ya say the honko yeah just a minute
commander me de ni nyina be ye afutu de ama aban ye mu bi ye pesenka ye boa no ma Ghana no one party state. Nobody says Ghana,
which is not possible.
Oh, a bit possible because we share budget abetoja or mamuni near Jeho, a can was a mona, a cassatre or mining. Commander MMDC 7, Miss Roman Page or Mama. On for an into for me.
Ever true drivers.
If I may what I say, Assembly for the Bebrio. Omuri abonso makofa task force for bi aban be sha se anima guase a ejina saade no so no mo harass drivers mba cho so de eche ne campo car ne yese driver for nya sha se o saade no pre e de nsem bebre sinti mea menua entwi eye Vincent entwi agei hwe Sunyan East owura commander po pa ko research abrante no o kan wo bi na wo ye green Papa don't consider.
But I think sir omu use info analytics na the research. So definitely they
will be so me say but wouldn't say adwuma we kase no me ye no power bono
I know.
Owura Vincent Ntwiaje one youth organizer Edinma Sunyan East abra no NDC ba beko primaries no me busa ne say ususu say why na wo win primaries na mo betimaji seat no say Said Mubarak no kwan bi obefa so a krache no be win primaries obeye ampa ebam what the need Sunyai East when you know when me say na NDC they cap more than 10,000 NPP for them.
I see.
What 10 no? And then 10,000 no akwa kogu NPP for no so. Ah ubisa Said na ankasa onya ya nke biwa nko bekasa minim se na adwen no. Nanso ye nim ne de. Yesra owura Juros de Bramo say sa bon se menka sa yi no asem wo ba bia. But sa crash no. Thank
you. Issues about a year Ken Oforiata OSP. Starting with say OSP a declare a fugitive. Then Koko see so say okay, so I have this document. I was a Kenneth Nanaya Oforiata. With versus Office of the Special Prosecutor, then Kisi Ejaben as an individual. Though Kisi Ejaben and the head of the OSP office, right, will seal the office, including Kisi Ejaben. Okay, so respondents, no. Then these issues, let me just take one or two. A declaration on exactly reliefs or pay. The Office of the Special Prosecutor OSP has no statutory powers to use media briefing to declare a person wanted or fugitive from justice. To use media briefing. Me kai on a question, me lawyer ni, but question about me to me say, okay, so anything apart from media briefing, can Oforiata is okay. If he had used any medium, because he was very emphatic that the Office of the Special Prosecutor OSP has no statutory powers to use media briefing to declare a person wanted or fugitive from justice. So maybe the procedure of declaring him a fugitive and go through the right process. The question is, what is the right process? Right process, a declare will be a fugitive. All right, but obviously these questions started coming up in my mind. So point B, the OSP has no powers other than what is provided for the police to declare a person wanted, and same cannot be done without leave of the court. Okay, which is a bit too technical. Point C, the Office of the Special Prosecutor, in exercising the powers of the police as provided for under Section 28 of the Office of the Special Prosecutor Act 2017, that is Act 959. And the Office of the Special Prosecutor Operations Regulations 2018 LI 2374 is bound by the limits placed on the exercise of discretionary power as enshrined in the service, which is another more deeper and very technical. But we are here. So get me the OSP a statement quick. Na me juma sisia. But issues you found one. Okay. All right. That's very interesting. Very interesting. But so point D. The unlawful declaration of the applicant as wanted or fugitive from justice constitutes violation of his right of personal liberty as enshrined in Articles 14 of the 1992 Constitution, a right of free movement enshrined in Article 21 of the 1992 Constitution, Article 12 of the International Covenant, or civil and political right, as well as Article 12 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights. So point E, any act of the Office of the Special Prosecutor as a state agency that violates the applicant's human rights will amount to a breach of Ghana's international treaty obligation under the African Charter on Human and People's Rights and the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. So the declaration that the Special Prosecutor Kisi Ejaben Esquire is a lawyer was in breach of Article 23 when he responded to the letter of the solicitors of the applicant by media briefing contrary to rules 8 and 12 of the legal profession. That is in reference to professional conduct and etiquette. rules 2020 LI 2423 pacho yemfeso me can say yeah regional communication officer for NDC and now the public relations officer and corporate affairs head Emma Buidam Chansakuwa is here Chaze Yakwaba
Commander Deputy Operations me Joso
Bacho Misro
so pema so ma me po ase
Misro we give me hopa
o de o jiro
ai
me dem pass
me dia Mustafa Bandi anyway congrats bro congrats
thank you Nia of I am a permanent man
low key kwa low key kwa anyway but my man started with lawyer Ansah Sorry lawyer so this is Ken Ofori-Atta now I'm out for busa say Ken Ofori-Atta wo ho kwai say yes to go to court sabi obi asu adi ewukura no or otibi court that's fine but Nick case Emodu ukrensu a watertight case is it necessary at all?
Em say samra kura wumpa
samra say wonsu
when commander ubeka ya OSP office no issue statements no em say joy and TV3 4 emma me kire madwe
yeah
ma make an say kwan office no e fast no na enye
really
wan fa mra kwan so yira Ken Ofori-Atta say Ghana ni bia say sebe wakum ni pa kra mra ma ho kwan say yindi na asem no ye be declare no fugitive eye kasakwa je imudu angasa say obeka say obi a fugitive aje court to pay na etumi e declare say e bia ya try no e ma ye wi enu adwane or de ni ho aka wura why say and so na obetumi aka say fugitive we here article 14 1992 constitution the right to privacy no ade a one shemra no do say ne be citizen bia be protected so enti say one fa mra kwan so amfa embu before wasemunim yewra Ken Ofori-Atta me san eka say so say ohwe article 17 a yen Ghana for yes say yen pay discrimination yempe discrimination enkrofo a o ma fom o man no enye ken enko a o mu dozo ye de ani akosi nipa ba kufo peso enso ohwa ye nyina na Ategya na na ye nim ni akoso enti na me masem ni say
no but lawyer I think with Ken you know almost specify about 5 cases which he is involved and the OSP investigating
na commander Ghana ohwe yen former min nti na me say yentwe eyina nko 28 December 2000 former president Kufuor ebe president elect 28 December 2000 yen 7 January 2001 na yenhwe yen ministers yen former president yen former key functionaries our man we num any no ma so ma ye ka say nso ye say finance minister na anka onya asem yanka nwie attorney general a enter no le prosecutor asem no enwu dachi bi ebesa sorry biom enti me mpese ade a ye de aye obi ne no ochina esande ye obi foforo enti say asemba moma yenhwe na yenka na NC so
yes
current finance minister na sem no yenwie obi foforo say atu esi enum asem na yesi yenwie nipa be 40 something ya twen asan
yabobɔ to hɔ ɛbɛsan sɔre biom ɔkyena yɛsan bɛyusu kanoforiata adeɛ yia de asan aha wɔn biom ɛhɔ ɛna mɛka so mɛhwɛ ne yie ɛyɛ ɔman amammuo sɛ yɛyɛ biribi na yɛfa no sɛ sɛ biota frakyɛ kanoforiata nkwa na akɔyɛ sɛnea yɛn mpanyimfoɔ ka kyerɛ yɛn sɛ odwan ɔsɛe lɔre kwan ho a ne dua ho ɛna ɔsɛe yɛgu ɔman n'anim ase yɛyɛ so they say program show we also na mbeka say omanpanyin dada President Kufuor on sake oforiata
yes
afie ya so they say nti adentina ene obi a me aka say yenyi na di na my say defend because why are you fast
on only there no not your argument was based on the economic hardship
sure
but
when
you're
competent this is incompetent.
When the power is based on criminal act.
Why not certify as a criminal act? No,
but he needs to go through. He needs to go through investigations.
And as I said, Oba, and they say declare no wanted, only wanted. Unjane ye, also acquire resa. What row? Me say court. Film na say yamfano court to efiase. Minu ansembia court with him na say. Onye boni bia mini ho asem bia momma yemfa constitution no nya adwuma momma yemfa mra enya adwuma se biota fra obi nko wi akokọ a untumi ntwa anto ne so akọ wi akokọ ento de no tum onko wi akokọ na okogina na ebi kura ne amokan enye ne kwan so a enti me se wasama momma mra declaratory reliefs no mean say as say okasa na special office of special prosecutor approve the guilt in the way yentumi entwa so yentumi ntwa no tia once release no the abanu nyina no say you establishing a guilt into enya ade a obetumi akọ na ye say ye wie ne ana ochina da bi afi na e ba be hwem agi special office of special prosecutor na nkasa e ba be ka say oh ni aken e kan e yampa ende na chese yentumi hwe asem no biom na so hom se enye ampa de a ese hwe be ho na ye be kasa no so aka ne de owi a na court bua na say wedi for inti office no edibim na ade chi a wayera na ye manombre ni hu na ye declare no eno the court order under the constitution you know court order now where you usually mu ye article 19 clause 2c article 19 clause 2 c for Catherine presumption of innocence into say nipa no ye enkan say or ye guilty a obi ani obetumi aka say or ye guilty age court to pay enti na ese de no court na ye hwehwem enti ya na the constitution ama yen aden na ese ebu na ntia.
Okay, so lawyer fugitive per the English or dictionary in church mono or say a person who flees or tries to escape such as a person who flees a country or location to escape danger such as war or persecution refugee person such as a suspect now that's the B
the suspect
it's a suspect witness or a defendant involved in a criminal case who tries to elude law enforcement especially by fleeing the jurisdiction so there's it now with Kenoforiata case the first statement from OSP office before Obe declared a fugitive was stating it clearly that they invited him and he refused to appear. Later, Normote said we're free Ghana. So that gave them the idea he's running away from justice. Because all those cases, normally they are sending that he should come. And he went out of Ghana without informing the OSP. After being declared fugitive, and a trauma letter said oyare. So this is the sequential year of the whole matter. It's not that owaha and declare no, but there was a contact. Can you forget about Jitu say yes and correct? But okoshe no yariaba. One more time say obeba. So that's it.
Okay. Oh, say dictionary. Dictionary me why? Yeah, so young constitution, you know. Emra constitution, you know, as a to they say audio be court and now do be by court. As I say court to the quaco with your munti, no. Say ye wo emra ya share was a de could no one. Yanko dictionary mu. Office of the special prosecutor, no. Emra and a setting up. And you on dictionary moon or the meaning of fugitive.
So what does the law says about
the law says about fugitive? They say if it's a criminal in the criminal context, no be considered matching by Article 19 clause 2C. Presumption of innocence. They say until a person is proven guilty, he is innocent. In the dictionary, say can offer or ebetumi aye commander ebetumi aye ancestor ebetumi aye. But lawyer,
even with the law, the law says that a fugitive is someone who is escaping or hiding, usually from the police or a dangerous situation, often to avoid prosecution or punishment for a crime.
We are reading all this, we are reading all these things.
This is on the basis of the law.
On the basis of the law, we are reading meanings into it. No one under the law is allowed to import any meaning into any word except the court. The office of special prosecutor is set up by law.
Yeah.
Whatever it does must be done in accordance with the law. Here we are. Say office only dey na yeti o. Na ken dey ntie ye fanto you say office of the special prosecutor wo say can oforiata edwane e bra na o mo hwehwe no oforiata so say me tro mo say me tu kwan say wo mo dey na egi edu oforiata dey na egi edu me emfa me ho nia me pe ahwe mu ane say so ye fa emra kwan so ene dey kan say or ye fugitive ana. The last time I share minu akuma wa discuss it say the election na no election is normal. Na all can na techima na say Sunyani is sensembe me can say point ye hwehwe no mamu ye ni ababo nti say na all can release.
Yeah.
Okay, nti say wasama me emide say ken enya kukudru na wasama moma no mra no meyi na no enya no ne ewewe enti maye ye say obema wo hoi onye ohunfo a ye hunanhura no.
Yeah.
O ti ase o trese o ye Ghana ni mapa onwa ne mra on flee on police for emeye na mom kwan a police for ni soldier for di tuo ko ni fie sun kabimu eno se nani anje constitution no emma ho kwan sa constitution emma ho kwan sa so tu fie intimidate ho de emi de nia etusu mienu se enam wensu nti no beba Ghana na wabiyi na no so china kra no ba omra na nia ya kan se waye se omeyi na no so
like meaning say from where you sit in your quarter nobody, no security agency can declare someone a fugitive.
They have to go to court for an order.
And there's a police for and there's a police for misleading.
So
because they've been posting, the police has been posting people's picture
declaring them wanted all these years.
Oh, here's a police sergeant quantity near a friend or sergeant orders. Oh, police sergeant orders no one. Almost sages are the year. The police by PQA, we a suspect or do no I catch or say under the constitution, you know, who are crime so over Casa, who are crime to say we know and to one country, and yet 1 month or so, one big church on name and Sanayama Udon, sir. I said, my boy, and so Mubabe said, be on my friend opera. Say, oh, independent person. Omrano major non shane air coso, say, police for no, and move and rano so I say, and nothing as our constitutional process is in our.
But council, in Chebia, NDC for call you to elections so Cape Coast. And I'm ranting and maintaining once a go by. Omsi police per macho. Ye don't be good. Police page. Yankovo many with their names. Declaring them wanted. And ntokwa si omontemu. Ye declare them wanted.
Wrong.
Enyemra.
Wrong. Won't be to me. Oko a brutally memo. Na
Pacho use microphone.
Police barbechewa. A kono keke. Ye be bubo honum ne yinya. Even though you are under arrest, no. Wo liberty no number 1. One moon fan near grow crack. Enti Emri B and a police ni be echo 2 obi car key ignition key no o yifi yinom. Yet they call high court no. Justice Antechi me can Asante and the Republic. Justice Antechi edit to police IGP and him say Muni who can somewhere say and nunti na omade jekedako e call police
but still they
set up
but still they are doing it.
You're wrong. The fact said the
police guy you are no
you're wrong because you need me right over there tell him the right and not the court moment ventilating the right yeah need me right now nipa no need right not the court and also
but I so let's deal with the suit and the relief she is seeking.
Okay. Ansah Bobie, mecha wo area we.
Yeah.
Na mecha we TFO. Na mecha co-panel members. And then me papa share why. Is it me all the level to me papa. We have a certain training. Sometimes when we are talking, people do not even know where we are coming from, regardless of our.
That's just when they want me share opinion.
No, regardless of our political affiliations, we sometimes even talk against our political parties.
Okay.
And if a greener, you see a green, and you be a fever, and I can't answer. Say a white, so I say a white.
All right.
And that's the training that it was given to us. And I like the also the sana yet. Let me take it from this angle. Who's there? Time now, special prosecutor Kasano, or say he has declared Kenoforiata. Where men know you see here? Or say fugitive from what? From justice. There is difference between fugitive from justice and a criminal fugitive. They are not the same. From what Bobie Wokai Efi would dictionary meaning no, and a fugitive from justice no. But there is another term I know. Criminal fugitive, and that's exactly what Mr. Kwekwe Ansah is talking about. Nobody have power until say court in the bit say you have been declared criminal fugitive. But in this case, the context of the fugitive that special prosecutor OUC or say fugitive from action or from justice, meaning you are doing certain things which will prevent the office of the special prosecutor for them to perform. What are these actions? Let me find one by one so that you understand. One, they communicated to Ken, say Omuhiano in Ghana here, for him to come and answer certain questions. The answer the cover weighing about you. He said he's going to be outside Ghana indefinitely. That was the statement too. For himself, he doesn't even know when he's coming to Ghana. Who said me papa Kasano or the uncle Article 17? Me finding something now back. Oh, Article 17. It simply stipulates say equality before the law. All persons shall be equal before the law, regardless of their sex, that's gender, religion, race, in fact, social status, and their economic position in life. And me will be with them. It's a harmless question. Many would say, "So police invite you." Now you're not feeling like I say, you put down by a member. How would the police take it?
Come on, will be a money. What they want to be.
Julia will be.
Over. Say, me, I say, oh, good man, Menewo. And I'm saying, I met him now.
So police invite you. Like I said, we don't even know when we are appearing.
No, you should.
It would be absurd.
Yeah, you should.
You see. We should be treated equally before the law. So if you yen penny and I papa can say, or no, the only da or person will appear before law enforcement body for him to be investigated. And then what are we talking about? Then we are not going by the tenets of the Constitution, which is Article 17, because all of us are equal before what? The law. See, in as much as he has rights under Article 14, the answer no the man special prosecutor no. It's not good. You cannot give that answer to any investigative body for the investigative body to take it.
Oh yeah, former finance minister. OSP office no a investigative body.
Yeah.
They have about 5 cases
against
related
to you.
Almost a bra. So in your first response, you could have told them, say, oh, me won't family, mama be abosome. Oh, me too quiet, me won't family, me nim da meba.
Yeah, also nim da meba. Now, Bobby, apart
so
from
eventually you are telling them I won't come.
Yes, apart from this one, no, there's a catch say you will be outside the jurisdiction of Ghana indefinitely. Embrano ni embre mau. Embrano ni embre emau. Because second, and yes, will be a bear bonio. No matter Togo. No matter say, I will be outside the jurisdiction. See, we shouldn't create a system whereby people will take advantage of the law. We shouldn't create that. Let me go to the second point.
Okay.
Second point now, Emma can of actions, and then when they say, Koshe reports now, or they buy now, see if he a medical doctor. Kenoforiata is based in US currently. That's what his lawyers are saying. The said letter was addressed to Kenoforiata in Accra. Go and read the letter. It was addressed to him in Accra.
You have a copy?
But I have a copy. And next time in the Bible, it was addressed to him. Yes, that was where the letter was addressed to. So in short, what can you deduce? It could even be said that people even know say he's in Ghana. And then look at it too. It wasn't a medical report too. It was a generic letter. Or say to whom it may concern, dear sir or madam. So it was not even to special prosecutor's office.
So with that one, anyway.
Whoa, special prosecutor no say in a AC. And I work medical report. The medical report should be addressed to the special prosecutor. But this one was a general one. To whom it may concern. It did not say anything about because and then or be appear you be taking the vitals or now even you be any surgery cry be we and then
na Bobie say I declare me fugitive there. Then a metro letter to whom it may concern because you are saying
yes
but no the letter no by Ansah na special prosecutor Ekoye press conference no.
Yes.
The letter came before, and it was on the basis of the letter. And I'm a special prosecutor and they taking that action. We never be saying what he has here. So, Usha pa can Oforia turning the lawyers no. If the lawyers into the advisor now, they are my seniors, but I'm not sure say they directed him well because to me and country investigative body say you will be outside the jurisdiction indefinitely. Yes, so we so. Yes, so we so cry war memo. Also, so we so war memo. A baby baby no. Obi anywhere. Obebu embra ewo krunim. Will lead to anarchical state where nobody will respect the laws of the state. You know, Bobie. Here reliefs now. Special prosecutor say, Odi Edi Yenuya Yechi. You know, Bobie. Yanka no creo. National Cathedral. Yenjanesa.
No way.
You know, Bobie Sanka National Cathedral. Your papa company. And you see factory. Now they are who you say you invest $58 million. And what that particular team are winning budget.
no eno ye no sikana ye tue bi ye deka ye de more than about 20 million.
$58 million. $58 million
spent to ye deka eno ho a certificate ready.
Here architects on no draw winning kwa yamano more than 130 million Ghana cedis.
That is Ajay.
Yes, Ajay have been given more than 130 million Ghana cedis as an architect. Architect no draw, you know. 130 million Ghana cedis. Here, see a converted ko all cedis more. You to me more. Okay, say President Mozo Koka pay or parliament.
1 million
about professional services, fees for professional services are, and they say blame Ken Oforiatta. Who said to say Ghana bar your scale of fees.
Okay.
Sansuna Mijimi this institution of engineers, architects no come you know, one so or one scale of fees. So I say, and the Ebasana. Professional misconduct as they say a core institution or neko bisa so nya or charge no na say or charge sana say me call overcharge will be legal services one of me call a disciplinary committee of the General Legal Council na honum na sanse me ye betumi aka but nya nipa na o man adwuma no nipa na o charge
they were even dealing with him. Even the association of architects in Ghana here, Crampo say the person is not registered. He's not even registered with the association.
Exactly.
He's not registered.
So he was not qualified.
No.
Yes, he was not qualified under that circumstance. He's qualified. He's an architect too. But who back Ghana hand say I said we'll join in on my association so that you'll be regulated. If not that, you will be on your own. So it's when
a banker to banker.
Yes, when you are dealing with somebody here who cannot even be verified. We have all these things. It's mean
when I award contract or the Ken award and president
the problem with it is about the payment. The problem was about payment.
The issue not about awarding the contract. No, we share Auditor General's report on the Cathedral. You don't know has to do with the board.
Yes,
for the secretariat.
Yes. And how
to the process of the man contract but the payment no Ken Oforiatta
in the payment
through the finance ministry
Ken Oforiatta kra ebe mu ne say the budget that fall within those years did not cover those payments. They didn't make any provisions under the budget.
And the man who can
so in the Onobeka say also no first contingency fund. Say contingency fund and I say something related to what? Emergency. How can building a national cathedral be something in the nature of emergency? How? Maybe disaster BAC. Unforeseen BB, there's a frustration, then you can go about this. But in a situation whereby BBNC obi no say wada so die no so die no say obey Yakupon papa until you see national cathedral. Now you say action now or taking a emergency to a fast careful contingency fund near the alcohol no. It's a misapplication of funds.
Commander,
it's a misapplication of funds.
Okay. Lawyer to prayer.
Da.
Finance minister. Ono na ode cathedral no ba se osi anase
president
adentina yen hwehwe omo ye involved masem ne se so na Ken Oforiatta anko ana
no but they are dealing with the board of trustees so the security agencies are dealing with them. They are dealing with them.
Board of trustees no omni wine.
Sir Victor Sibuatin your friends
the Duncan Williams no nyina.
Omu jaye. Omu hwe ya anya den no.
The time be no omu jaye.
Omo request say there must be an audit.
And then the other board members did not agree.
Nti enchiri wo mu nyina.
You see, there is no no that he would know. Omujaye.
Me are demanding for audit the yenchi no. Na be no tiabro nche mo bia yem.
Omu nyina. No bia me yina no. Ye be hu
Maybe I know
prayer a call so if in Fiasian. Sa Cathedral say me. I shall say pe I can say I don't have a coon. So I say Enna I say Bribia. Yemra ye president dada man penyin dada or the idea we nyina ba ye or te ho ye mbonu so bo bia yes immunity yes see share board of trustees members trustees share kusi boatenum nsensem amoke kan fa ye ho wanyan yema obi amra no meyi na no obia yemfa womu nyina fi president kufu adoso akopem the last person no womu nyina yem presume wom you know so mu ye innocent yen invite wom no bia meka nia onim me aha na meka say we are honorable num nyina NPP every ye nyina fi nada na do dada nyame say obesi Cathedral.
So you think Akufo-Addo should be the focus?
Yes, rather than the
finance minister.
Me say me Nanado. Gabi Esaro Cheredakon. Keno Foriata. Esanti Bedi etu. Eno mo keka nyina yen kire wo nyina. Yen fa wo nyina mra. Atemu
dwanani
you yemfa wo nyina amra no bia meka na ye jana nado na me I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
They fuck my up.
And offense ni na do problem.
What did the problem?
Answer. Na do the do so na the energy no koso.
Was he from Yakiro? What you gonna say, guys?
I feel crowded. I say Charlie Bewula show. So on a more serious note, it would be unfair. Say a best single out. Keno Foriata say or no Bonia woman ye no or no pen or a Judas Iscariot. Na or no uncle faces are you know. Nipa na or the idea no buy. Nipa na or the Cathedral idea no buy. Then no who yentia or dada Ghana for nyina say or kwaku yi nyame aye or babe ye chrese Ghana ye Christo man ye sum Christo into or ye Cathedral yemra current president also beto aso meboa eho na sikawo eho na sesia sikawo obi akwa pe biedi nti masem ne say Nanado team no ne wo me including Mensa Water Bill Duncan Williams Dagi Old Mills him for yemma wo nyina amra no me yoma no special prosecutor on penny baby ntra yemfa wo also be hwem out me hwem yemfa mo court 58 million a dane swimming pool aha you discuss is $8
million
we'll show we
so lawyer Tobra Uncle Ansah issue is that I say Obia focus work can for you, but I didn't organize crime.
Exactly.